Hello everyone, Rumikos here. Today we're playing Railroader again. The reason why I have this pulled up and the reason why we're in a different place completely is because of my recording software decided not to record again. So, this is what we have done so far. This is the other half of the video, so we just did the log run up there. So, we've dropped off at the Whittier Sawmill. So you just drop off three cars over there. Yeah. Then we're over here. We just dropped these cars off right here. And we just have a little bit of shunting left to do. Yeah, so like, yeah. Okay. So what we are doing is we're bringing this oil car. Shall I check that? Here, locations, oil. Right there. Okay. So what we were just doing was going to reverse up a little bit more. And we're going to go drop it off, that oil car, back over here. So here we are, just about to drop it off. So the brakes on just a little bit. So get slowed down nice and slow. Here we go. Is that a grade uphill? It's kind of weird how this just kind of drops off right here and there's like no industry around, and that's kind of weird as well. So it just makes it kind of weird how there's no industry around and it just kind of dropped off in the middle of nowhere, just on a siding. Just me. And there we go. $65. That's pretty good just for one car, I think. That. Then these R1 and R1 supply. R1 and R1. So that is going to be right there. So let's think about it. We're going to come in this way. Coming this way, go back into here. Yes, we are going to leave those cars on the front of the train. Good thing I checked before just going for it. So we are now approaching Ella. So, yeah. Anyways, I was just noticing, like, there's movement in the trees, and they bend and they sway. Is that new? Like, I don't remember that ever really being in the game before. But I also am not 100% certain about that either. Oop. You want to slow down a little bit more for that right here. Try to bring it down to like 15. There we go. Leave on just a little bit going through here so we can slow down. Here we go. So all the way, for anyone who's not familiar with this game, so all the way down here, there's a Brit. Where does it go off to? Right here. And none of the track is laid from here on out. There is a tree in the way right here. Right there. CRR, BM. Don't know any of those railroads. Oh no, I've seen Santa Fe on here. And maybe New York Central as well. It's also in this game for cars. And I think I've learned today this takes place on the Appalachian mountain range. Don't know where exactly, just somewhere in the Appalachian mountain range, which makes a lot of sense. Right there. Yes, $134. How much for our next locomotive? I'm looking at this, the C55 Mogul. I mean C25 Mogul. I was looking at the C55 earlier. Anyways, the C55, one thing that was really sticking out to me is there's not what's the... Let's just stick with this. It's more coal, more water. Let's just slow it down. Of course, I forgot to set that one switch. It's actually 10,080. So if we have enough, if we get up to 6 grand by the end of the episode, which we might. Get up to 6 grand by the end of the episode. We're gonna sell the 10-wheeler, which was down in that sideline. We'll sell that, buy the C25, and start the bridge construction. So I feel like that's a good plan. Gold. And that is closed. Oh, I'm gonna play this fun game again. Come on, I believe in you. I did it. Finally. Release. This side needs to be opened as well. Perfect. So, let's get this all set up. Remember that I really hope we're able to get enough money, especially if the logs are done before the end of this episode, where we can just, you know, just drop them off, make our money, and get a new locomotive. So that way, bridge construction comes around, we have that new locomotive, and bridge construction, which is like really heavy and really long, so we don't have to split that up. I like how you can do the higher pitch bell, whistle, higher pitch whistle. Anyways, now is from watching that video from the developers of this game today, where they said there's more going on with this industries in the area of the station, which this will be pretty busy, I'm gonna guess, because you have this right here and the oil right down there. So, like with that said, I mean, they said, I'll explain it. Busy industries, more passengers. And I think it's pretty quick. You can get up one of these cars filled. So that's $60. Actually, I think I'm considered this. I think passengers actually honestly a little bit underrated. It's $1 per fare. You get the industries popping off around it, right? You throw another car on real quick. Able to afford another car and throw it on real quick. And you're able to make so much money off of fares that way. So what is this then? This is a 1900 open platform coach. How much we're at? 50. Yeah, we need to get a coach soon. Okay, so 1900 Pullman. Service is critical to keeping your road's reputation high. So maybe we just ditch the whole entire train thing together and just work on passenger. We could probably do both. In the sense of like, I'm not gonna like stopping this fast. Stop now. Now I say. So I was thinking, we can do both in the sense of we sell off the 10-wheeler. The 10-wheeler will give us enough money for the new car. It'll pretty much pay for all of it, I think. Here. So the 10-wheeler will pay for all of that. Then if we go to finances, we could do a $5,000 loan on top of that, since that would leave us with math. So 10-wheeler. That'll leave us $1,000 left over. So I'm gonna put us at $6,000. If we do that $5,000 loan, that'll be enough to be able to afford it, I think. Pretty certain of it. This really does unload really slow, so big money, big money, big money. $53, yeah, $1 share, so we're still loading. Anyways, I think this one's only gonna be at 39 because of there's just one industry out there, and the other one's bigger because there's 2 industries out over there. So I'm gonna go ahead and drop this off then. So we are now approaching the Whittier station. Yeah, I think I'm gonna call it here for the video once we unload these passengers, because there ain't really too much to do. Boring, just doing a mountain descent down. This is pretty much all breaks all the way back, so I think I'll either leave the rest of it for next video or off camera work. Let's go and get into the station then, real quick. But I feel like that should be a very well possibility, because that should. We might even need that $5,000 loan. Thinking about it for the financial wise, we might not even need that. But anyways, I'm gonna leave it here for today's episode, folks, and thank you for tuning in.